The championship showdown for the BMW Mini Rallycross competitors here at Croft, and far better conditions today than yesterday. The rain and the mud gone, a far drier circuit has greeted the competitors today. Stephen Brown on top after qualifying, Drew Bellaby second fastest, and it's Drew versus David Bell for the title. The grid formed for the final, 6 laps ahead of us. Steve Brown on pole, Drew Bellaby on row 1 with James Osborne for company as well. The second row is where David Bell, after an engine change, lines up with Andrew Hawkes alongside him. Ryan Cooper, Eleanor Corner at the back row of the grid. Lights will go green. Good start by Bellaby to power away into the lead of the race. Down towards Clevo Corner they go then. So Drew Bellaby hits the front. What can David Bell do here to fight back and try to take the title? Through Clevo they turn then for the first time on the outside line. David Bell looking to try to gain ground, but a really good getaway by Drew Bellaby. Through Hawthorne they go, up towards the loose for the first time. Ryan Cooper turning through at the back of the pack. Stephen Brown, though, under attack here from James Osborne. Another driver who's got better and better and better over his time in Rallycross. And he comes then across that loose section with Andy Hawkes next in the queue. They break, they come down towards the hairpin, but Drew Bellaby already is getting away. Steve Brown gets a tap in the tail from Osborne. That gets him all sideways. Does he hang onto the slide? Yes, he does, but Osborne gets a really good run out of the corner, comes up alongside, tries to go through. He's on the outside line here. Look through that long left. And they shuttle their way back onto the tarmac, down towards Clevo. So Drew Bellaby, leading the race, needs to win the race for the title. Second and third, Brown versus Osborne for the Bell Rallycross team. Bit of understeer from Steve Brown, pushing him out wide, and there is no sign in that leading gaggle of David Bell. So not only is Drew Bellaby away and gone up front, it looks as though the main opposition is in real strife here. There is David Bell, and it looks like more transmission problems have hit, because that car sounds horrible. It's got a real misfire, so David Bell limps round trying to score points. And who knows, if Bellaby has a problem, the pendulum will swing back his way. But right now, he is really struggling. Brown keeps Osborne at bay as here they come across the loose again. Down towards Clevo, into the right-hander, out of which Drew Bellaby turns. Looking good, really sideways for the rallyman. Steve Brown second. And then James Osborne right there in third place. So 2 drivers that have been perhaps a little overshadowed this year, now vying for second place in this last race of the year. Onto the loose they come once again. Steve Brown, who used to be a real gun in single venue events, single venue rallies, keeping James Osborne at bay, the motorsport engineering student, comes up to challenge on the run down to the hairpin. But local ace, Drew Bellaby, leads the pack. Andy Hawkes is there in fourth in the background, not really being able to capitalise on this battle going on ahead of him. Through they turn now, across the loose for second and third places. So Steve Brown, who was good through qualifying, not being able to hit the front, and of course being delayed now by having to defend that second place from Osborne behind him. Through Clevo, flings the car in, catches it, powers out the other side. David Bell is still struggling. This is really, really bad news for him. Winner of the first 3 races on the bounce, winner yesterday here, winner at Pembrey in the round before that, and yet here the car's struggling, and it looks like he's going to lose the championship. It's 5 wins to him, potentially 4 to Drew Bellaby, but David Bell is struggling. No question about it. He's keeping going to try and score some points. Over the line goes Drew Bellaby, and she's getting closer to another race win and closer to a championship, and where better to do it than your home circuit? Out of Clevo. Drew was a real star in junior rallycross when she first came into the sport, and has got better and better and better in minis. Sister Paige, also of course a leading light in the sport through the Super National class. They're going through is the much improving all the time Ryan Cooper, relative rookie compared to everybody else, but you wouldn't think it. Across the loose then comes the race leader, and it's almost now fair to say champion-elect Drew Bellaby, because she is so dominant and David Bell is struggling to such a degree. It looks as though Drew is on target for the title. Across the loose she comes with one more lap to go. Grabs a gear, down towards Clervaux corner now, brakes, turns in. And up the road, look, is the struggling David Bell. Could she rub salt into the wounds by putting a lap on him in this race? That's not the aim. The aim really is to keep out of trouble, not make mistakes, score the win, score the points, take the title. Drew Bellaby into the chicane for the last time. Second at Silverstone, second at Pembrey, and then had a win the following day in that double-header earlier on in the season. Won again at Lyddon, again at Pembrey. It was transmission dramas yesterday for her, but it looks as though it's going to be a race win when it matters in the final round of the BMW Mini Rallycross Championship. Through the hairpin she comes, onto the power. Checkered flag awaits. It's going to be a race win. It's going to be a championship for Drew Bellaby here at Croft. She takes the win. She takes the title. Drew Bellaby victorious in the BMW Mini Rallycross Championship, arriving right on the tail of nemesis David Bell, who is still limping round to the line. Drew Bellaby, race winner and champion. Let's do the race result first of all. Drew Bellaby the winner by over 2 seconds from Steve Brown. James Osborne third ahead of Andy Hawks and Ryan Cooper. Eleanor Corner sixth, and poor old David Bell nearly a lap down in seventh. It means Drew Bellaby is the champion then. 6 points to the good from David Bell. Steve Brown takes third at the end of another ultra-competitive season.